Hi everyone. In this video, let us discuss about mapping. Let's start with mapping the database relations. In database, we will have the tables. That is, we will have in the tables, we will have there will be different kinds of entities. Like each table is an entity. There will be relation between one entity to another entity. Like suppose there are four types of relational databases, that is one to one, many to many, one to many, and many to one. Here we will going to discuss one example, that is author and the post, where we will discuss many to one relationship. We'll use this annotation. So for each kind we will use that specific annotation. Suppose if it is one to one, it is kind, the one to one, suppose if you take the person and address, the person can have only one address and the address can belongs to only one person. So that is typical example. Many to many, suppose you can take writer and books, suppose here. Or you can take the student and courses, where there can be multiple students can take one course, and there can be multiple courses can be taken by the single student. And like that we can have one to many, like one customer can order many, one customer they can be, you can place many orders, like one customer and many orders. Here I'm going to discuss many to one, one annotation. So I'm using, there is an one author, that is I'm using creating one table. So you can see here there is an authors table. Here the author have id and name. I inserted some records, uh, Wa- John Doe and Smith. And there is an one more table I created, post. Here the post, suppose usually in a Instagram or Twitter, one person can do many posts. So the relation with is many to one, so many posts can be related to one author id. So I'm using many to one, and I'm also using join column, that is with the with the name author id. And I'm using that object author. So we can see in the database the another entity is the post. The post is, we have the fields id, content, title, and the author id. You can see they are the two posts associated with the same author id. And there is another 3 and 4, the two posts, there's also associated with the author id. So let us now simply I'm creating one repository, post repository. It will have all the correct methods. I'm creating one post service, just finding by all the post. And then to the controller I'm calling that find all the post, getting. So you can see here I'm printing, I'm just returning the list of all the posts with their author id, author, like the id 1 with the author id is 1 and name is 1, with the id 2 also with the same id 1 and name John Doe, and the id 3 of the post, it's a related. So now let us move on. Let us understand another concept called custom queries. Here we use the find all method. It's an predefined method in a JPA, that is find all. But instead of find all, there is we have find by ID, save, all these JPA inbuilt methods. But if we want to find by name, so let's go to database. Here uh, we can write select star from post this query. We can get all the details. Suppose we want where id is equal to 2, we can get that particular details. Instead of find by id, we can do find by name, that is name. Here title is equal to, we want suppose sample post. So here we can get that particular record. Here finding the record by name. So the same thing we are going to do here. In the we all the CRUD inbuilt methods will be defined here. The CRUD, like we use find all, find by ID, and save. All these, like find all means select star from, find by ID means select star from where ID is equal to, like, then save, it's nothing but insert into the table name and the values. Now I'm using the custom query, that is at the rate query. I'm writing my own query. So here at the rate query annotation in Spring Boot JPA allows you to define custom JPQL. JPQL is nothing but Java Persistence Query Language. Queries to fetch data from the database. In the provided example, we are fetching the details of the entity based on its title. Let's break down this code here at the rate query. This annotation is used to declare a custom JPQL query. In this, we are selecting a post entity P, from the database where title attribute matches with the provider the title. So then this find all by title, this is a method signature. Like we will use this for a custom query, like in the method name we'll use in the service there and all. So in the service we use post repository dot find all by title. So we are passing string title, and again this method I'm using in the controller like MVC pattern. So get mapping title and title, and I'm using path variable string title, and I'm hitting that API. Let's go to Postman. So here instead of here I'm just getting the record of one particular using that API sample post. Suppose we want only sample post, we can get only that record details. Suppose we want a second sample, the title name is sample second post. If we want only that particular one, like in the path variable I will paste this, and I will. So here I'm getting only the particular record find by name. That's we can do find by any field. So that's how we can define JPQL, that is custom queries, by defining at the rate query. And so this is all about custom queries.